Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my fashion bunker. I am in Paris for Fashion Week. I'm working here day and night and I'm filming tonight. It's an exceptional video because a lot of you have been commenting the most delightful and loving comments on the latest video that I have posted, which as of now when I'm filming is the Chanel Paris Dallas necklace unboxing. Now, I don't have really words to describe it. Thank you so much for all the love, the most touching and incredible, energetic comments that I'm getting. It gives me energy. I've been working my ass off today. I can't go into detail about what I do for obvious reasons, contractual obligations and so forth and so on and what have you. But this I can say. I have been on my ass working 11 and a half hours, but before that, of course, prior to that, I had to wake up 2 hours before, and I'm literally tired, but came to this hotel room and read through all your comments, and I look at me, I'm like, wham! I'm full of energy all over again. It's like a drug. It's amazing. The best kind of drug, of course, and also the most soothing type of balsam or something like that. It's balsamic in a way. Now, I have my little computer here, unless it didn't die on me, because I really want to share with you a couple of these incredible comments. Let's say Adam Eve from the Chanel unboxing reveal of the Paris Dallas necklace. I hated this piece when I first saw it, but when I saw it in that box, and especially on you, I live for it. Would never suit me, but I have a whole new appreciation for it. I don't know if you remember, but it was probably around 2012-14. Chanel did a brooch that was like a green-blue acid dye solid CC style, and that was probably my favorite jewelry piece Chanel ever did. Wish I bought it. I can't even find an image of it online. I wish I knew what you're talking about because I don't know what brooch it is, but now you've made me really curious. I need to know. I desperately need to know. So I wrote you in the comment section all the kind of themes from the main, not the cruise collections, but just the main spring, summer, fall, winter collections, all the themes from 2012 through to 2014. Maybe it helps you remember. Chanel LV. Oh, by the way, before I... Adam Eve, so how you doing? And now Chanel LV, how you doing? Chanel LV writes, Dear Dacob, also on the Paris Dallas necklace reveal, keep doing what you love. They are all wonderful videos, very informative as I look into some perfumes in the future. The necklace piece is absolutely awesome, I love it, and to be honest, I don't think anyone else can wear it better. Thank you so much. I think a lot of people could. But I just love it so much, I couldn't care less. I just have to wear it no matter how ridiculous it might look to some on me. For sure, I for sure think it's a great piece with a t-shirt, with the focus being the necklace in an effortless way. I have another story to share. I was burglarized early this year. You won't believe it, but all my material items that were worth something were taken. And nothing else. We are speaking of full ruby necklace, gold, turquoise or turquoise, solid gold necklaces from 1800 Iran that was in a safe, but at my house for a short time for my wedding period. My mom's wedding rings and mine, and all my showcased handbags and costume jewelry, all gone. I went through a period of nothing material making me happy and dealing with the loss, but guess what? I learned nothing matters, but then I recovered and came back better. Though I could never attain my mom's family jewels, ever, or have such items because nothing is made like that anymore, hence nothing is forever. I have come back with a vengeance, and I think I have a better collection. Anyways, this is why I'm an even more avid collector. There are deep emotions as to why we love what we love, and bottom line is happiness. Best, and I'm not sure if mentioned, but the cuff and your necklace are absolute winners. Thank you so much, Chanel LV. I think I skipped a line of the comment reading. I'm totally confused right now. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, and I gave you an answer in the comment section. My hair is a mess. I can't even see them too for the camera's too far. But anyway, I apologize for the mess. You know, life deals us blows. But I say, no matter what happens, the possessions that we have, the material that we own, lasts us only as long as we live. The longest it can last you is your lifetime. That's why they say it lasts a lifetime, unless some asshole doesn't steal it. And then when we pass away, it's gone. It's not ours anymore. It's not ours to keep. Everything is just on loan. So enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as possible. If it gets stolen, it gets stolen. You gotta enjoy it before it gets stolen. And as far as a lesson to be learned, yes, there's a lesson to be learned. You've learned that you don't need material. Material is so futile. It makes us happy in the moment because it is material. Material is a moment. But then it fades. It's gone. And guess what? We can live happily even without our grandmother's jewels. But the robbers, the burglars, they're always going to have to live with the remorse, with the moral, with the corruption of their soul for the fact that they stole something that doesn't belong to them. What a miserable life that is. It's like stealing from somebody else's soul in a way, especially if it's family heirlooms, and not having anything on their conscience. I think they do. And if they don't, that's even more sad because they're lying to themselves. And lying to themselves is just going to make them more isolated, more alone, more sad. That's a miserable existence. If they wish that existence for them, then the best and worst curse there is out there is for them to get their wish granted. And the worst wishes are the ones that are subconscious. And you gotta hate yourself a lot to plan out a theft like that. Despicable. Our conscience is clean, we're happy, we move on with or without the jewels because we got our health and we got happiness and we got our friends. And I think that's the most important thing at the end of the day. We have to learn to separate what is, material and what is soul. A soul is contained in a container that's material, but the soul itself is volatile. So, I know this sounds very esoteric in a way, but I really believe in that. Anyway, I closed the computer because the camera died on me while I was reading the comments. Chris East Coast, how are you, sweetie? Dacob, I went into Chanel with the full intention of purchasing a bottle of Mesia, decided to test it out just to make sure, and was surprised to find myself incredibly disappointed with the scent, so I left the store without it. So I'm interested in your thoughts, and judging by the big bottle in your video, you must like it more than I did. Well, I guess you're going to have to stay tuned for a little something coming up to figure more out about that. Mesia and me and Mesia. Chanel and Mesia. Mesia Cert and Chanel. There's quite a bit to be said about that, so stay tuned. A little teaser. Jacob Captain Balu Raderbauer. Why aren't you doing sneaker reviews anymore? Did I miss something? Still very good video. Keep it up. Well, thank you so much, Jacob. I mean, there is a reason. There's just not that many sneakers that I like anymore out there. It's as simple as that. And Jeremy Scott is not collaborating with Adidas anymore. So my most playful and fun sneakers that I love to talk about, they're not being produced anymore. Other than that, it's not that I'm a sneaker reviewer. I review things that make me happy. And the next sneaker that'll make me happy, I'll talk about it. I hope that was kind of enough of an answer. Jason, do you mind to show us around your home? Maybe look at your decor and collections. I'm just curious, haha. Well, today this is my home. So I can take you on a small tour. Let's hit it. I don't know if this is going to work very well. This is where I make my tea. This is where I sleep. These are my two little perfumes I travel with. Let me take the iPad away. I'm traveling with Jersey and Cuir de Russie. Loving them. There's a little kind of kitchen in this establishment, but the kitchen does not want to reveal itself. It's unfocused. And of course, it doesn't want to focus. Now it focused. With blue lights. The other side of the bed. A lot of camouflage clothes in here that I work with or in. And there you have a little bit more of my closet. This is basically how Super Dacob's wardrobe looks like. There's a lot of whites, blacks hidden in the back, layered, because they only gave me 5 hangers. I have to complain and ask for more hangers. My Vivienne Westwood, Free Bradley Manning, Truth. I carry that. It's a great symbol of freedom and liberty. And if you don't know who Bradley Manning is, please do Google him, check him out. He has changed his name to Chelsea. There's a lot to be said about her. There's a couch in the other section of the room. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I don't like to sit on that couch because it looks kind of, I don't know who sat here before. And I iron all my stuff, so I have rented out an iron and ironing board. This much I can tell you. I am invited to the Y3 show coming up this Sunday, and this is the invitation, and the invitation or the invite is huge. It's literally like a vinyl record, but there's no vinyl in there. There's like a piece of fabric in there with my name on it and the date and the venue. These lamps, everything is a little bit, I would say Art Deco, but like in a very that lamp is so Golden Girls. It's like an imitation way. Then we have this sort of wallpaper happening. And from this room where we could slide the doors, we see the bedroom, sorry, I'm coughing. The obligatory bathroom shot, which is really not very appetizing to see at all, and it's very tiny. And I wonder if I can, oh, yeah, we can zoom into me in a way. There I am in the bathroom, filming myself. You could even do a close-up. How would that look? Spooky. Oh, I better not zoom into my face. I have a lot of powder on. Powder which I have purchased at Chanel. It's number 30. So let's read another one of the comments. Narel Ravezi, how are you doing, sweetie? What do we have to read here? I adore every video you make, and for me, it is your incredible being, your emotion, care, passion, intense feelings, and strength. My entire life, I have been told you are strange. But I have never changed, and now as an adult, understand that it is they who have the problem, not me. And I am incredibly grateful for being strange, as I know what true, deep, all-consuming emotions are. Never give up on love. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, the first time I read it, I started crying. Now, you know, it is the other people that are strange. If they judge you, why would they need to judge you if they didn't have a problem? People that don't have a problem with themselves do not have a problem with others. It's as simple as that. And for all of you out there who are having difficulties, who are experiencing difficulties, who are thinking that they're being criticized, judged, that are not accepted for what they are, for what skin color they have, for what beliefs they have, you're not alone. All of us go through shit and hell like that. But if you stop for a second and you kind of acknowledge the fact that Almost everybody has gone through it. I'm not saying that you should start thinking, oh, that's just a part of life. You have to accept it the way it is, and don't ever really fight back. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, however, that you should try very hard to not let it get to you, because all people at the end of the day are the same. Sometimes in their lives, similar to others, or the same like others are, and you just shouldn't let that get you in any way, ever. And if it does get to you, turn on the Super Dacob channel and watch my videos, because I really try very hard to pep myself up and pep you guys up by pepping myself up, because I think if we kind of, there's like an energy exchange, and I think that positive vibes are always good. They're always good to feel. For me, reading your comments just gives me like, it's an avalanche of food for my soul. So keep commenting. What else do we got? FMFV1. Hello, dear Farah. How are you, sweetie? Beautiful. Love the light gold color of the necklace, the Chanel Paris Dallas necklace. Would love to see you do perfume reviews again. You know how I feel about the ones you do. The passion, deep emotion, and thought put into them, where the vibes can be felt through the screen. Particularly, there have been ones that elicit pangs of nostalgia and pre-teen romanticism that seems to be fading as life intrudes, unfortunately. It is part of what gave me drive and hope, if that makes sense. Oh my God, it makes so much sense. This blew my mind, this comment, because we are in a position in our lives where the more we grow, it doesn't matter what age you have, sometimes life just fucking hits you in the head and you gotta grow up. Whether you're 10 years old, or whether you're 30 years old, or whether you're 20 years old, doesn't matter. But never forget to keep that little tiny crumb of bread, which is a symbolism of your youth and your childhood, somewhere hidden deep down in your pocket, because you got to take that crumb out whenever you need it. And you got to remember that innocence that you had, because it's always in there, in you, somewhere there inside of you. No matter how many times in life you've been beaten, raped, tortured, no matter what shit has happened to you, that has happened in a way in your thoughts in order to destroy your soul, you just never have to let it get to you to a point where you are destroyed from within. Never. It ain't worth it. There's that youthfulness inside of you that you can always preserve and protect. And you got to learn how to take it out from time to time. I'm so happy, Farah, that you say that my perfume reviews kind of awakened that poetry. I think it's about poetry in a way, because I'm very, very sense or smell, let's just call it as it is, smell sensitive. I usually don't stand smells. I'm I have a very delicate nose, and I can identify all sorts of smells. There's no limitation. Some people usually they say after 7 smells, you stop sensing them, then you gotta either smell coffee or stop, and then you gotta get back to smelling more, and then you can identify the differentiation between them. But to me, I never stop identifying differences. So since I have been a kid, when I was a tiny little kid, I had a passion for spoons? Not for spoons, I want to say for soaps. I'm tired at this point. And soaps, why? I remember as a kid, my parents always used to buy me soaps on cords, on ropes, and there's a soap hanging off a rope. They would hang those in bathtubs. I think they still do from time to time, although I haven't seen them for quite a while. I had a huge collection of those. I would wear them as necklaces because I loved the fresh, clean smell of soaps. And I still do, and I love perfumes, and I love everything that kind of makes me dream or think and catapults me in that state of childhood. It's not just about the clean. There's no abstract complex or trauma that I have to clear up, so I'm trying to frenetically clean myself all the time. It's not about the cleansiness. I like dirty perfumes too. I don't just like clean perfumes. I like all sorts of perfumes. But what I love is that every scent, every ingredient catapults you into some weird, memory. And even if you don't have an actual physical memory related to that scent, the scent still triggers a memory pattern inside of you that might even make you remember past lives, or that might make you remember things that you weren't even aware you had inside of you, or inside of your soul, or wherever. So perfumes help me trigger that crumb of childhood that Farah mentions in her comment oh so gracefully and poetically. And I think we all need to find that key to unlock that childhood crumb of bread inside of us and awaken it and take it out and sizzle it and tickle it and wow, you know, breathe and live again. I guess for those of you who really like my perfume reviews a lot, I think you see that in them in a way, maybe in a more conscious or subconscious way level. To me, it's not just perfumes that reawaken those childhood crumbs, it's also many other things. Passions and loves and obsessions. But talking about perfume definitely is very energy draining and consuming, because I have to like trigger all these keys and open all those doors and make certain images in my head come out, pop out, and then transform them into words and then express them. So it's a big effort. And of course, as another one of you guys told me, Neil Wong. Hi Neil Wong, I hope you're doing fine. We love your perfume videos. The views might be low, but the level of interest and interaction engagement is high. Brands have moved on from measuring metrics such as views to engagement. So go ahead and do it. This is a very interesting point you mentioned there, because the few people that do like my perfume reviews are very engaging within them, even though they don't get a lot of hits. But go figure. I mean, that's life. I guess, I don't know. You know, I don't want to be frustrated about it. It's just that, as I said to you before, it's very energy draining and consuming. And I'm very careful about sharing that part of my soul with the world. I'm very careful about that. And I also needed to take that time off to kind of recharge that energy. But stuff is a-changing and things are a-coming. So stay tuned. Never forget, don't ever give up on love, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Thumb up this video if you liked it. In the realm of Paris. It's not an asylum like the Italian one was. This is a bit more clean. But let's see what the future brings. And share this video if you liked it. Love you. See you soon. Bye. Mwah. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on over guys and join the fun.